Imagine waking up to a quiet house, the kind of silence that lingers through your morning coffee, your lunch, and even as you settle into bed. Not just a quiet afternoon, but days, maybe weeks, where the only voice is your own. It's a reality many face as they grow older, and it's not something we talk about enough. But here's the spark of hope. Being alone doesn't mean being lonely. In fact, you can craft a life that's vibrant, fulfilling, and deeply meaningful, even on your own. Today, we're diving into 4 game-changing habits to thrive in your later years. These aren't fluffy tips. They're practical, research-backed strategies that real people have used to transform solitude into strength. Stick around until the end, because the final habit might just redefine how you see this chapter of life. Let's jump in. Habit 1. Craft your daily rhythm. When you're alone, time can slip through your fingers like sand. Without the buzz of others, you might skip breakfast, lounge in pajamas, or lose track of what day it is. It feels harmless at first, but this blur can erode your mental sharpness and emotional spark. The antidote: a simple, flexible daily rhythm. Think of it as your personal soundtrack, giving your day a beat to follow. Wake up at a set time, make your bed, brew a proper cup of tea, or take a short walk. Set a dinner hour, dim the lights, and ease into rest. This isn't about rigid schedules, it's about giving your mind and body an anchor. Research shows our brains crave rhythm, especially as we age. A steady routine can lower anxiety, boost sleep quality, and even sharpen memory. Take Clara, a 79-year-old widow who felt lost after her husband passed. Days bled into each other until she started small, making her bed each morning, then adding a 10-minute walk. Those tiny steps brought clarity and calm. Your rhythm doesn't need to be grand, it just needs to be yours. What's one small habit you'll start tomorrow to give your day a beat? Drop habit 1 in the comments if this resonates. Habit 2. Move your body, lift your spirit. Picture this. You wake up, shuffle to the couch, then to the kitchen and back again. Days of stillness pile up, and suddenly your body feels heavier, your energy fades, and even simple tasks feel daunting. But here's the secret. You don't need a gym or marathon-level fitness to stay vibrant. Small, consistent movement can work wonders. Try a 5-minute stretch while your coffee brews, a stroll to the mailbox, or 10 chair squats during a TV ad break. These aren't just exercises, they're love letters to your body saying, "You're still here and I need you." Studies back this up. Light movement in older adults cuts depression risk, boosts mood, and even slows cognitive decline. Meet James, an 82-year-old who started walking his garden path daily after losing his partner. At first, it was just to the gate. Then, it became 2 laps, then a neighbor's wave, then a chat. Those steps didn't just strengthen his legs, they rekindled his joy. Movement connects you to the world, the breeze, the birds, a friendly nod. So, move a little today, not for anyone else, but for the freedom to live well tomorrow. Comment Habit 2 if you're ready to get moving. Habit 3. Spark connection, even in small doses. Solitude can be peaceful, but too much silence can weigh heavy. Days without hearing your name or sharing a laugh can dim your spirit. The good news? You don't need a packed social calendar to feel connected. A 5-minute chat with a neighbor, a quick call to a friend, or even a smile at the grocery clerk can light up your heart. These micro moments of connection are like oxygen for your emotional health. Science agrees. Older adults with even light social ties have stronger immune systems, lower stress, and sharper minds. Consider Margaret, 80, who felt isolated after her kids moved away. One day, she left cookies for her neighbor with a note. That led to weekly tea, then laughter, then a bond. It wasn't a big gesture, but it changed her days. Connection doesn't mean crowds. It means feeling seen. So reach out today. Text an old friend, wave to a neighbor, or volunteer to read at a local library. Your voice, your story, still matters. Comment Habit 3 if you're inspired. To connect. Habit 4. Find your why. Here's the heart of it all. Purpose. When the house is quiet and no one's calling your name, it's easy to feel like your best days are behind you. But that's a myth. Purpose doesn't retire. It evolves. And finding it can turn a silent home into a canvas for meaning. Your purpose doesn't need to be epic. It could be knitting scarves for a shelter, journaling your life stories, or tending a tiny herb garden. It's about something that makes you excited to greet the day. Take Henry, 77, who felt adrift after his wife passed. One day, he dusted off an old guitar and started strumming again. It wasn't for a stage, it was for him. Each chord brought back memories and sparked joy. Research shows purpose, even a small one, boosts mental health, lowers stress, and can even add years to your life. Alone time is your chance to explore what lights you up. Painting, writing, mentoring, or learning a new recipe. Ask yourself, what's one thing I'd love to create, share, or grow? That's your spark. Comment Habit 4 if you're ready to find your why. Living alone in your later years can feel like stepping into a quieter world, but it's also a chance to rediscover yourself. These 4 habits, a daily rhythm, gentle movement, small connections, and a personal purpose, are your toolkit to not just survive, but thrive. They're how you fill your days with meaning, protect your health, and reclaim your spark. Which habit hit home for you? Which will you try first? Share your thoughts in the comments. I read everyone, and your story inspires us to keep creating. If this video spoke to you, hit like, subscribe, and ring the bell for more content to empower your journey. Here's to turning solitude into strength. See you in the next video.